Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually create your Canva graphic for a giveaway. Now, in the post likes giveaway training, I do talk a bit about the image and what the elements of the image should be. I'm going to go over that again real quickly here in case for some reason you skipped that video, which you shouldn't. Go back and watch that. But in case you did, I'm going to go over some of the basic elements of the graphic here. So this is the template itself is to kind of give you some guidance on how to do this. While I want to say this isn't an absolute law, I will say just trust me and not get too clever and creative with this. Changing around a lot of things, making the font more fun, and just adding stickers and adding backgrounds and borders and stuff. Don't. Just keep it super simple. We have tested this over and over and over again. Don't reinvent the wheel. Now, if you get a lot of experience with this and you want to start playing around with it, great, go for it. But this is the basics. This is where you want to start with. So if you have a product-based business where the product is very beautiful and works on its own, you can drop the product right in there. If you sell something that is, technically a product, but it's not very visually appealing, like an air conditioning unit outside your house. If you're going to give away a free air conditioner, then it should be you kind of kneel down next to the exterior part of the air conditioner unit. I don't know all the words, the condenser, whatever it is, pointing at it. And then it's enter to win. And then in the text area, you're going to talk about what, you're giving away an entire unit. If you are giving away something that doesn't have any visual to it whatsoever, holding up a gift certificate for that item is ideal. And again, in the post likes giveaway video, I go more into depth with ideas of what could be good giveaways for different sorts of local business industries and some guidelines on that. You want the picture to be clear, bright. We want it filling up this space. So I don't want this bag to be really tiny here in the middle with lots of background. Bring it up close, make it pow right in your face, and so that when people are scrolling, they see it and they don't have to hunt around and try to figure out what's this a picture of. This top banner here, we have a simple enter to win. Don't touch that. It's perfect. It's perfect exactly how it is. Not a problem at all. You can change the background color so when you drop your picture in here, like we did with this bag, we want the banner that goes with it to complement while still giving contrast to the enter to win. So if you do need to make any adjustments to this image itself, do that first before you choose this background color. On this particular one, I don't think we had to adjust anything. The picture was really good all by itself. But you can always increase your brightness a little bit. For this one, it washes it out. You can increase your contrast. That makes it too dark for this picture. This picture is pretty darn good all by itself. But if you need to make some adjustments, do that first. Make sure that, again, it pops and it looks really nice. And then you can just click this back box and you'll see the color here will match the color here. We're going to click that and you'll see that I actually have, strangely enough, I have two images here. It's very tricky. I'll take one off before I give you guys this template. There's a reason why I did it and I don't want to get into it because it can get complicated. But basically, Canva is going to give you the colors that are available in this image. So we can try different colors. We could go dark green. We could go this dark purple like what we chose. There's a lighter purple. There's a peach color. There's a light peach color. There's kind of a dark peach, I guess, a light green. So what we're looking for is the one that gives enough contrast with the white on top. So light colors tend to be no-goes because it's light on top. Every once in a while, there will be an image where I'm like, man, if I make it dark, it just looks a little too funky. And you can actually fix that. You can use that lighter background add effects, click on the text itself, add effects, come over here to lift, and create kind of that shadow behind it that helps with a lighter background. But generally, I would much rather have the background itself be dark. You also don't want colors that compete with the product. Like this kind of competes. It almost pulls more attention to this part of the bag rather than the bag as a whole. It's not ideal for what I look for. So we picked that dark purple because it gives good contrast against the white, and it allows the bag to stand out without competing with it. We don't want the color we use up here to compete with it. So I could put red up there, but that's kind of garish. We could put pink up there. That just looks like it clashes. It's not great. Blue doesn't quite match. The light gray just is too light. Black would be good, except it's almost too stark against the bag. So I'll pick something like this that it's a little bit softer and it allows the bag to shine. Of course, if you are in the $7 Social Media Academy, all you have to do is create the image, upload it to the Academy, and tell us, what do you think? Or ask us, what do you think? And I'll tell you. I'll give you some feedback on that. I'm going to see if I can. See, I actually blurred the background, so you guys know what I did. I wanted the background blurred because the background was in so much focus, it actually distracted from the bag. So I actually cut the bag out, blurred the original image, and then put this image on top of it. So the bag would pop and the background would be a little bit more blurry. And it turned out to work pretty darn good. But I'll probably just put a different image in here. Let's see. We'll go. So yeah, I felt like the background was almost competing with the bag itself a little bit too much, which is why I did what I did there. And I changed the colors and stuff just to get the background to look a certain way. But that's more than what most of you guys are going to need to do. So I'll just leave it like that, and then you can edit the images yourself. And I'd like to make sure that that's nice and centered. Sometimes you have to go in to get it. There we go. And that's it. Then you just download this and you've got a great photo. Nice and square. Works perfect for Facebook. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you have any questions, just ask.